April 16th, 2023, and I am in the second week of quarter two for the business. But I want to go ahead and do a recap of quarter one with a fabric haul and pattern haul that I have. And these will be projects that I will be working on throughout the year. So hopefully you'll like and subscribe, join along. Let me know if you have any experience with any of these sewing patterns. Okay. These patterns, the ones I'm showing you, were on sale at Joann's throughout the year for $1.99 plus tax. So that's where I purchased these. I have 4 adult daughters, so they each have given me patterns that they wanted me to make things for them. So we'll see how that works out. Let's get a little bit closer. All right, this is a pattern for meditation cushions. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different cushions. Here they are. I don't know that they use them for meditation, but that's what they're labeled under. So, I doubt that's how my daughters would be using that. All right, the next one is for a baby, and I do have a grandson, but this will probably be for future grandchildren right here. All right, now we have curtains. I love making curtains. I've made custom curtains since about 1994. So I was very young. I was probably about 17 or 18 years old when I started making custom curtains, and I'm well over 40 now. So that tells you how long I've been making custom curtains. It's one of the things I enjoy making. And so if you follow along, I will try to make some for you on camera. And they are a lot of fun, actually. All right, here is some more curtains, and the volants and tiebacks are included in this one. I used to use my own sewing patterns when I made curtains. I can show you how to design your own pattern as well if you're interested. But it's nice to have these for reference, basically. But I can show you how I make my own curtains, and I've made some for customers throughout the years. But whenever we finally get moved into our new place, that's when I can show you some new curtains. All right, we have all kinds of things here. Let's see what this one is. This one my daughter picked up too for me to make. Let's see what this is. A large box, a small box, a large bag, a small bag, and a stair basket. Okay, now I know what they are. So that's a stair basket. Oh, I see. It's shaped. Years ago, Longer Burger Baskets in Ohio used to have baskets for the steps. I don't know if you are familiar with that or not, but here you can sew and make your own. I really like this. This would be cute for when my daughters took swim classes. That would have been a perfect bag for them, actually, to have. All right, what else do we have here? Here are some more baskets, organizing baskets. I like this. This looks like faux leather handles. Let me see if I can zoom in. That would be interesting to make, actually. I really like this bucket. That would make a really good gift, even for myself, right? It comes with, let me shrink the camera just a little bit. They just call it bucket A, B, C. D is a tote, and then another basket is F. But it's nice to have all these, right? Okay, and last but not least in this category, we have sewing, organizing things, which I do need to make. I really need to make a cover for my serger. I don't have one of those, and I need to make a cover for my Brother Design and Cut machine as well. So I will, when I make those, I will definitely do that on camera for all of you. All right, so there's those patterns. Oh, and here's one more for the house. I love this. This is like for a tea party. this is something I love tea parties. I know it sounds weird, right? But I always enjoyed going to the church event for Mother's Day. It was a Mother's Day tea. I miss going to those. I went to those every year growing up, but I would like to go now that all my daughters are adults. I think it would be a lot of fun. This pattern includes the tea koozie, a muffin basket wrap, placemat, napkin, tray mate, tea bag holder, and a treat holder. So this is definitely something I will be doing. One thing I do is whenever I make something, I do offer to make kind of like on a commission. Um, Basically, what that means for me and my business, the commission sales, when somebody sees that I've made curtains for somebody else, they ask if I would consider making them the same thing. So, and a lot of times it's like there's a middleman. So if my customer is a business owner and they have a customer that wants a custom cozy or something, that customer pays the middle person who then asks me to do the sewing. So that's kind of how that works. All right. We are not ready for that category. I'm sorry. So my daughter picked up some McCall's patterns for clothing, and if you've watched me anytime, you know I really do not like to make clothes. However, I will try. I made clothes for my daughters when they were younger, but now they're all adults, so I'll give it another try. It's been 22, 23, 20. It's been about 24 years since I've made clothing for humans. I've made doll clothes for my art dolls as a textile designer, textile artist, but I will put this on my list to do for this year as well. All right, now we're getting into the fun category. I think this is the fun category. My students enjoy this category as well. And so this is odd shaped animals. I don't know. I don't know what else they're really called. Plushy pets. That's what they're called. So this was recently on sale at my local Julien's for $1.99. So we just picked this up. I usually put the date on when we purchased these, and I didn't do that with any of those. So we'll see. Anyways, this one has wings. So I don't know what it's supposed to be. Oh, here we go. Okay. A puppy, a lamb. Here, let me get in here just a little bit. All right. Puppy, lamb, bunny, kitten. Oh, and a dragon. It comes with wings, scales, and horns. All right. There you have it. Let me see if I can zoom in. So A is the puppy, B is the lamb, C is the bunny, D is the kitten, and E is the dragon with the wings, the horns, and what they say it was, scales. There you go. So we have that one. All right, now some of these you might have seen, and this is like the fun category, I think. Okay. So I will show these to you. These are in no like special order at all, but we have the under the sea is what I call this one. And we have the starfish is A, the octopus is B, the narwhal is C, the dolphin is D, and the crab is E, and that's the front. And I did purchase all of these, just so you know. I probably already said that, but all right. This one has a cat, an elephant, a lion, a unicorn, and a giraffe. And so this is going to be so much fun. I have to get this one started. This is the one I've been wanting to start for a while now. And of course, This is what started the whole memory bear and keepsake business, was this original memory bear pattern. And if you need one of these, they do not have these in print anymore. And I reached out to McCall's to ask if we were allowed to like scan these as a PDF and sell them. And they said, no, that's against copyright law. And I know a lot of people are doing that on Etsy. So you might not want to do that. But I do have 3 unopened ones. If you want to purchase one, let me know. So I do have 3 brand new unopened. If you need one, let me know in the comments. All right. These are all, I think this is just like all rabbits, and it comes with a dress, 2 different dresses in a bunny. And this is like a real floppy-eared, floppy one. If you shorten these ears, it could be used as a teddy bear as well. So I think that's cute. This next one I'm about to show you is, I think that it's going to be a challenge. This is not a user-friendly or beginner friendly at all. This one has a lot of details. I've watched somebody else sew this on camera, and it's one thing to sew these items out of brand new fabric from a bolt, but if you're trying to make these as a keepsake for someone and you're using clothes, that's where these patterns take on a whole new life of their own, basically. Okay, so there's 3 different types of dragons, A, B, and C, and let's see, B has a mane and horns and a tail spike, and C has horns, spikes, and wings. So there you go. That's A, B, and C. All right, here's another teddy bear pattern. This is by Carol's Zoo. I think it's what it's saying. A bear, rabbit, or lamb using 2 pattern pieces. Dolls are 16-inch. I don't really know what she's talking about there. But this is this one. And this said it was originally $14, and I got this for $1.99. So, oh, I see what they're saying. It's the same body, it just has different ears. Well, I guess the feet are different on the lamb, but you know, they're basically kind of the same. But there you go. If I can get it in the envelope. All right, here's another teddy bear. This one comes with patterns for the clothes as well. This is the bear pattern, and the bear is sitting down. All right, so I know a lot of customers have asked for a memory bear that sits flat. So this may be the one that your customers might enjoy having. It comes with, it looks like a head bow. Oh, okay, that's the bow tie. It just goes around the neck. I see that now. B bear, this is a romper. C and D is a romper and a skirt. And then D, E, and F, it says a jacket. Okay, so there's the jacket. And these, I know, like for me, if I was to use this pattern, I would change the legs up. I just think I don't think the legs look proportionate to the body personally. So I know if I were to use this pattern, I'm going to change up those legs a little bit for my own liking. All right, here is another pattern. This has dinosaurs, a rabbit, a bear, a dinosaur, and I guess that's a dinosaur. What are they called? Oh, a dragon. How would I not know that, right? So a dragon, a dinosaur, a bear, and a bunny. These are jointed, and I've made jointed animals in the past. And I do charge a little bit extra for jointed animals because it takes a little bit different hardware to make them. But it looks like they just have buttons sewn, so I don't know if these actually will move up and down. I might just give you the look. Yeah, I guess they do move. Okay, so this would be an interesting one as well to make. Okay, I hope you're not tired of teddy bear patterns yet. We're not quite done. Okay, so this is, I love the colors of this pattern, right? Is that not adorable with his little sailor hat? Let's see here. What is all included in here? We have the bear, a dress, a romper, hat. There's D is a hat, so we have this style of a hat, and E is also another style of a hat. We have a collar, this style of collar, another collar, another collar, and another collar. So there's 4 collars, 2 hats, a dress, romper, and then a teddy bear with, look how cute, a little tail. So if this is something that you're interested in, let me zoom it back out so you can actually see the number. If you have questions about which pattern number I show or whatever, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer those for you. Okay, here's another one. This is like a husky bear, isn't it? Almost, it's quite interesting actually. I don't think I've ever seen one of these handmade in person yet. This bear has a tail as well. Doesn't really say much. Not sure if it's a jointed bear. I wonder how many pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has the round muzzle. I know one of my students was asking for a rounded muzzle type of bear, so I would kind of point this one out to her now, so she knows about the rounded muzzle instead of like these pointed ones. See how these kind of come down as a point. Some of my students don't want to use those. They were looking for more of a natural bear. So this one kind of has a round muzzle. Let me see if I can see how it's a little bit round there. This one is definitely circular, whereas this one is still more of a pointed. So let me move those out of the way. This one I talked about earlier this weekend. This is beginner friendly if you're just starting to sew memory bears and keepsakes and you just want to kind of get used to doing that and still, provide a good service. I really recommend starting with something like this. And again, we talked about the pricing ideas here. This little keychain, I said start at $19.99. Do your own pricing. I'm just giving you some ideas. The medium was $34.95 and the larger was $47.95. And obviously you do your own pricing, and that's something we talk about further in the classes, is the pricing and how we come up with that. But this bear, the small one that I called a keychain right here, that's 7.5 inches long. So let me see if I can get let's see here. Let me see if my ruler. So, I mean, if you're actually going to look at the ruler, 7.5 inches is clear. It's clear down here. Let me see if I can get this to show up for you. I mean, so that's pretty long. And you don't have to make the keychain part long at all. In fact, you don't even really have to include that if you just want to offer a smaller bear. So that's an option there. Okay, this next one, this is popular. This pattern, if you subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I have an Etsy like spy thing I'm going to show you, like to show you some of the top sellers on Etsy of memory bears and kind of show you the pattern I think that they used. Again, I will show you kind of how to do this on your own as well. So this pattern is good for a bear, a dog, And is that it? Just a bear and a dog? But they look like they have different sizes. Oh, a kitten, of course. A bear, puppy, and kitten. So there's that one. I want to show you another beginner-friendly pattern, I think, if this is something that you're interested in. This one, I know it looks really intricate, but if you're a beginner sewer and you're interested in the memory bear keepsake business, this to me would be user-friendly because these are typically, if you look at it as a whole, they're basically straight lines, I'm trying to say, with some simple curves. And you don't have to use two different fabrics for the paw. Let me zoom in. See how they use two different fabrics here? You don't technically have to do that when you're making a memory item, I should say, memory item, or a keepsake item. Um, but if you want to, you can. And there's some really simple techniques that I've done on my art dolls that I do for my memory bears, if that's something you're interested in. But this pattern, again, I bought it for $1.99 brand new at Joann's. Definitely get on their newsletter and see when their Simplicity and McCall's patterns are on sale. You can't beat $1.99 for a brand new pattern. So what do we have here? We have a bear, monkey, elephant, giraffe, and lion. So there you have it. The bodies are pretty similar, which makes it nice. The head shape is pretty much similar. The ears are slightly different, not too awfully different from one another. And you could use for the faces right here. Oh, hi, Pam. I just now saw you just popped up on my screen. I'm actually using my cell phone this time because yesterday my laptop froze on us and I said, I'm not doing that again. So I'm just using my smartphone right now. Yeah, so right here, if you look at this face, it looks like they're just used felt basically, but you could still use safety eyes if you wanted to kind of offer a little different twist on this. Um, but these are cute, and these are definitely, I mean, look how big it is with this child holding it. Um, so that's a soft, squishy size there. All right. Oops, I have two of that one. We have, these are so cute. These are smaller. Let's see what we have. 7.5 inches sitting. So if it sits down at 7.5 inches, if it's stretched out, obviously it would probably be about 8.5, 9 inches. But these are a good option to offer in your keepsake business. And if you just want to be a plushie creator, honestly, this kind of option is good to have. And you have the giraffe, a monkey, an elephant, and a lion. All right, let's see what else we have. These I think are cute. I have not made these yet. I did make a note that this horse could be easily made into a unicorn by sticking a cone or triangle up here. So we have a cat, a frog, a dog, and a horse. And these legs are knotted. And again, you don't have to do that. You know, you don't have to knot them if you don't want to. All right, I have a few more I want to show you. We're almost done, I promise. So I have not made this. I just found it. It's so cute. It's definitely something I will be making. I'm sure that it will end up being a gift to one of my daughters unless they all want one, and then I will give them all one. This is an older pattern, and I think I bought this in Hilton Head at a thrift store last year, and I'm sure I didn't pay more than like 50 cents for it. And then it's just, cats and a dog. I'm not really sure what the difference in the cats are yet, just glancing at this, but they all kind of look the same to me. This is this this pattern reminds me of using retro old sheets and tablecloths. I think this pattern style would be really cute for upcycling that. My daughter wants me to make some dog stuff for her dogs. I'll see if I ever get to that one. I already made this for my grandson. It was pretty simple to make. And I don't know if I filmed that or not, but my daughter still uses that for my grandson. Okay, so I did pick this up, and um, I have had customers give me a wedding gowns that want it upcycled into more than just a memory bear. And so that's where this pattern comes into play. And um, you might consider doing that. I know offering this as an add-on service, you would definitely need to look into the increase in cost or charge for your customer, because these are very detailed, involved, very time consuming. And so you need to make sure that you do what's best when it comes to pricing for your company and your business and your goals. All right, so I don't make doll clothes per se, but this pattern, again, I paid $1.99 for it. Um, and you can't beat honestly, you just can't beat the price. I really like this wing and crown pattern. And so that's one reason why I did purchase this, because I can change this pattern. I can downsize it myself um, to create it for a keepsake, like a memory bear. Um, if you watched my channel, I did upload the latest teddy bear that I made, and she had wings. I made it in memory of my youngest daughter that passed away. So if you missed it, let me know and I'll try to pull that back up for you. All right, this one just looks fun. I mean, how cute are these? I don't know. I might make them. I might not. But again, it was $1.99. I had it in my budget, so I bought it. It's a crane, spoonbill, ostrich, and flamingo. Excuse me. The flamingo excuse me. Hopefully you didn't hear all that. Um, I think the flamingo is going to be a lot of fun to make as I lose my voice. And last but not least is this doll. As I have a coughing fit live, right? Anyways, these hats are so cute. And these are very similar to the art dolls that I used to make. So I went ahead and picked this one up. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this brief haul on patterns. I will have to do my fabric haul after I'm done having a coughing fit.